Hussein TV. Here we are, as we promised, with Sayyid Haider al Jezani. Assalamu alaikum, dear Sayyid. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good to have you again. Alhamdulillah.
Good to be here.
You know, Sayyid, I believe you were actually at the Husseiniyya earlier, and you were doing a program there. How was it? How did it go?
Alhamdulillah, it was very good. It was our Arabic program, and a few famous poetry reciters were there, and a lot of respected scholars, Sayyid Mahdi Shirazi and everyone was there.
Wow.
So alhamdulillah, shukr, was a very good program, and it was actually done up by a few youth who they call themselves Hayat Shabab al-Abbas, who they're about 10 youth who created such amazing majlis, mashallah alayhum. But it was good, alhamdulillah.
Was this your first time actually performing in other than the studio of Imam Hussein TV? Or?
Yeah, in Karbala, yes.
Karbala, wow.
There's a few more to come, inshallah. So
Inshallah we can join you one day.
Inshallah. That would be an honor.
Okay, well, let's not talk anymore. Let's see what you've prepared for tonight's show.
Today is it's in honor of Abul Fadl Abbas. Of course, as you know, when Abul Fadl Abbas was born, it was not only he was born, but born with him was the brothership. So this is the birthday of the brothership as well, because Abbas, he's the one who created the brothership, the love of brothership. So, inshallah. You sit a hidden diamond before me. I know you know my wishes before me, and all the dreams that would be before me. You let loose from your hands, to me they flutter. You wish, and however difficult your wish is, just tell Abu Fadl what your wish is. Don't think they're impossible, your wishes. You'll upset the best door to your desire. None will perceive his virtue or his content. Millions are entranced by his content, and he who understands Abbas, he is content, for he has the greatest helper as his helper. This is a poem about Karbala. I'm still wondering what I met her for. With the years since I first met her was for. I likened her to be a beloved, my metaphor. As in her absence I cry her name, Karbala. Remnants within my hands of what I crush. The most beautiful rose is what I crush. I crush it because I'm in love. What a crush. In love with what I hold, the dust of Karbala. Perhaps all that we see is real, but you can't see yearning, yet it's so real. My dreams mean nothing next to a dream so real. I wish I was beside Hussein in Karbala.
Allahumma salli ala
Muhammad.
That was a beautiful recitation. Once again,
you
never cease to amaze us with your voice, Sayyid Haider. You know, Allah, it's truly an honor.
It's all the blessings, alhamdulillah, from Abu Abdullah al-Hussein.
You know, they say, come towards us and we'll come towards you. And
exactly.
SubhanAllah, just having the tawfiq of being here, it's just their mercy on us for doing their service. Alhamdulillah.
Thank you so much for having me here, and thank you Hadi's such an amazing person. I want to say it live to everyone, to be honest. Very nice person. He opens up each person's heart. Alhamdulillah, shukr. And I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless him and bless his family, inshallah.
I say this, I would say more about you. Thank you very much, Sayyid.
Thank you for having me.
You know, you mentioned in your poetry, the wishes we ask Abul Fadl Abbas. You know, Abul Fadl Abbas is known as Bab al-Hawa'ij. You know, do you have any stories that you want to share about that? Or has Abul Fadl Abbas ever touched your heart, ever?
He's touched me many times. When I was younger, obviously, if you should know that being brought up in the West is difficult for youth.
It is.
And when I was a youth, obviously we grew up in English schools, and we had so many friends who were English, and you know, there wasn't from the madhab of Ahlulbayt. So you know, it was easy for you to be pushed to a side and join a different path.
Conform, you know, just kind of go with the flow.
Yeah, exactly, literally. You know, I've always had, even though we were brought up, this is when I was young, even though we were brought up in the West, we had a lot of people who, you know, they call you out, let's go out, let's chill out. But alhamdulillah, shukr, my father, he's been studying for nearly 45 years now. But he's always taught me the way, so I've never ever forgotten the path of Ahlul Bayt. And I've always had a special connection with Abul Fadl Abbas. You know, as I was young, I grew up, obviously I matured and I started understanding what this path, how beautiful this path is. First time I came Arba'in about 4 years ago. I came and I asked Abul Fadl Abbas for a few things. I got back to London. Things started improving for me. I asked, one of my wishes was for him is to serve him as much as I can until the last day. And he's giving me the energy to serve. He's giving me the power to, the time as well, because in London, you know, you're short on time, you have to work, you've got a family and everything, but he's giving me the time, alhamdulillah, shukr. And there was one thing that one man told me when I came here for Arba'in, which is hidayah. You know, he mentioned that it only get given to you once, and if you don't take that chance of hidayah, it may never ever come to you again. So once I heard that, I got back to London. It was after so much deep thinking, and you know, literally the hidayah came to me, and I grabbed my chance. You know, alhamdulillah, shukr. There's so much things to improve about one person, but alhamdulillah, shukr. Yeah, I mean, my connection with Abul Fadl Abbas, anything I asked for has always been happened. It's done. So it's a miracle. He's a miracle. This place, this Karbala, is a miracle itself, because you come here, ask for your hajat, it happens. You know, us from the West, we know the meaning of when we come here. We want to take all our time and just stay in the hadra till the morning.
Yes.
You know, but alhamdulillah, shukr, Allah put us in the West for a reason. So when we come here, we know what it feels like to be around this place, to be around this atmosphere, around these people, and alhamdulillah, shukr, we know what it is.
You know, Abul Fadl Abbas has helped so many people in so many situations. I don't know if you were just following, Sayyid Hussein al-Qasimi was explaining how his older brother Sayyid Hassan, who resides in Michigan right now, when he was a child, he was playing with some toys and one of his eyes got blind. Later on, both of his eyes got blind because of some sympathy effect.
Very famous story,
His mother came to Abul Fadl Abbas, and within a few days, you know, they were in Kuwait at the time. From here, his mother does dua, and over there, the doctors say it's a miracle. I don't know how this happened.
Subhanallah. So many different stories. There was a story of a person. It's a very famous story. He brought his mother to the Darih. I don't know if you heard of it. And he said, Ya Abul Fadl Abbas, my mother's ill. I wanted to get up. We miss her at home, you know. And you know, he stayed there, and he said, I swear to you by your father Amir al-Mu'mineen, if you don't heal her, I'll go complain to your father Amir al-Mu'mineen.
Yes.
So he went.
And this was narrated by a respected scholar as well. So this is the perspective of a scholar in the Dari watching.
So he went, and like halfway through, and then he says there was a horse which came and said, jump on. He said, give me your hand, let me jump on. You
know, he said, where are you going?
Exactly, he said, where are you going?
He said, I'm going to go complain to Amir al-Mu'mineen. Abbas didn't respect my wish. He didn't give my mom shafa'ah, and I'm going to go complain. Do not call Abbas Bab al-Hawa'ij. I don't believe him.
So yeah, he came back. By the time he came back,
he was on the horse with this guy.
He was on the horse with this guy. By the time he came back, his mother was better, you know, and he fell to the ground crying, because it's such a strong word when you say, don't call Abul Fadl Abbas Bab al-Hawa'ij.
Yes.
Imam al-Kadhim is Bab al-Hawa'ij, but there's people who say, there's a famous poetry which says Abul Fadl Abbas takes these wishes and takes it to Imam al-Kadhim, to the door of Hajat. He takes it to there, and that's why your wishes become true.
Ahsant.
But alhamdulillah, shukr, Abul Fadl Abbas has many doors of his own to grant everybody's wishes.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Thank you very much once again for joining us, Sayyid.
It's a pleasure.
Inshallah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Dear viewers, we'd like to thank you all for joining us on this respected, joyous evening of the waladat of none other than Abul Fadl Abbas alayhi salam. We would like to conclude the program by making a short dua for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to please bring the story of Abul Fadl Abbas to all the youth, and bring the youth towards Abul Fadl Abbas, inshallah, who have the love of Imam Hussein alayhi salam in their hearts as well, because these figures are what keep and preserve the sanctity of our youth, the purity of our youth. And we would like to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to maintain that miracle of Ashura, the incident that happened in Karbala, in the hearts of all of the shabab and the youth out there in the west, in the east, north, and the south. With that being said, we would also like to make a short dua for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to hasten the reappearance of our beloved Tawaf Imam, Imam Sahib al-Asri wa Zaman, Ajrallahu ta'ala faraja, Allahumma ajil li waliyika al-faraj, wa sallallahu ala Muhammadin wa alihi al-tahirin, wa assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
قمر وجهك قمر وجهك نور ليالينا يا المولدك الأمانينا يا المولدك الأمانينا مولدك نفحة من الخلد يا عباس يا عباس هالنفحة يشعر بيها راعي الإحساس يا عباس يا راية الحب ترف على الراس يا عباس مولدك موضع فخر أسياد الناس يا عباس يا غايل يا من بالدورر ما تنقاس يا عباس وجدان ذاتك للمراجل نبراس يا عباس ليلة باسمك ليلة باسمك نرفع تهانينا يا المولدك الأمانينا يا المولدك الأمانينا.